Hey everybody, so I'm going to make some stir fry tonight. I'm going to have chicken, mushrooms, onion, bell pepper, carrots, and then I'm also going to do some rice. And if you've watched my other videos, you'll see I'm doing my rice the same way I usually do. Water, salt, pepper, and one of them chicken stock jellies. Pan is heated up already. I'm going to throw in some of my homemade butter, and I'll have a video of that up probably about the time this one goes up, so y'all can see how I done that. But that's about a tablespoon. So 2 tablespoons to start with. And I'm going to add my onion. That's 1 medium onion, finely chopped. And I'm going to add my bell pepper. That was 3 small green ones and 2 medium red ones. Just chopped up however you like. Now that those are in there, I'm going to pepper for flavor. But add just enough, just add however much you want. Salt for flavor and to help sweat them down, so it softens them up. And this is just for flavor. I'm going to add some garlic powder. I like my flavor all through it. Now we're going to stir it together. Get all them seasonings and stuff mixed together. And then let that cook for a little bit. Okay, now that I've let them cook for a few minutes, they're still kind of hard and still got a little ways to go. But they've cooked down for a few minutes. I'm going to add about half a bag washed. I've already kind of rinsed them off a little bit. But half a bag of these matchstick or julienne cut carrots. Okay. Now at this point, they've cooked a few more minutes. Still aren't soft, but they're softer. So I'm going to just kind of stir it around for a second. And then to that, I'm going to add some chopped portobello mushrooms. I forgot how many pounds and stuff that is. It's just, I bought the container at Walmart, chopped it up, and now they're in there. That's all I can tell you. And I am going to add just a touch more salt. Garlic. And pepper. All to taste. Alright. Now as you see, it's all cooked down to about half. It was filling up this whole pan, but now it's only about half the pan. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump this into a colander. Just to drain some of that excess moisture or water off. Drain some of that excess water off. Scrape it all down. Okay. Put my pan back on the stove. and let it heat back up for a minute. Alright, now that my pan is heated back up, nice and hot, I'm going to put about a tablespoon and a half of butter down. Alright, now that that's all melted, I'm going to take, this is 8 chicken breasts, 8 small ones, cut up, and I'm going to toss it in. Okay. And then to this, I'm going to add onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, now a little bit of salt. Give that a good mix. And let that cook. Alright, now that chicken's done, see that liquid that's down there? I'm going to take this whole pan and I'm just going to dump it right on top of them veggies that's sitting in the colander still. Then, once I make sure it's drained off good, and throw it back in my pan. And throw it back on the stove. See it? And with this, you can use whatever protein you want. If you don't want meat, you can leave it out. You can have it with just the veggies. It don't really matter. Now we're going to taste it a little bit. And that. That's good. It's got good flavor. Now to this, I'm going to add some stir-fry sauce. That's all I use. And I'm going to start off with about half the bottle. And this bottle is 12 ounces. So I'm going to start with about half the bottle. You can always add more if you want it. And you mix it together. But remember, a good rule of thumb is you can always add more, but you can't take it back out once you add it. And see how it looks now? So now I'm going to give it another little taste. See if it's got enough stir-fry sauce. I think it could use just a touch bit more. That was about 2 tablespoons extra I added. And another thing is, you know, your stir-fry sauce has got seasonings in it. But I like the seasoning to go all the way through. I like the bell peppers and the onions and the carrots and the chicken. I like it all to be flavored before I add the stir-fry sauce. I like my food to be seasoned before I add any sauces to it. And that's good. And it's nice and hot still. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take a bowl, just any bowl. Well, this is how I do it anyway. Take a bowl, put you however much rice you want. I'm going to do about a spoonful and a half. I used one of my cooking spoons, so about a spoon and a half. And then you take some of this. Just, put it over like that. And now supper's ready. Hope you enjoy.